The Acropolis is synonymous with Athens. This combo of historical ruins and museum complex is relatively new to the city, having opened less than 10 years ago to replace the older one on Acropolis Hill. Even though you've probably seen pictures of the temples perched atop the hill, there might be some things you might not be aware of about this location. Today we'll talk about why it's a good idea to visit the Acropolis in Athens. Without further ado, here are the 10 reasons for visiting this beautiful museum. Number 10. Easy hike. To get to the Acropolis, you don't need to be an expert hiker. All you need to walk the mossy, worn rocks to the highest point safely is a pair of grippy and comfortable shoes. In the height of summer, remember also to bring your hat, sunblock, and a few bottles of water as the weather can get very hot. Winter is generally a better time to visit the Acropolis. The city enjoys a pleasant climate with clear blue skies and warm days. In addition, there are fewer tourists and the city's much quieter. Who knows, you might be able to get a photo of the Parthenon without anyone else in it. Moreover, entrance fees are discounted by half in the winter. Additionally, use the southeast entrance, which is closer to the museum, if you want to encounter shorter lines. Just so you know, there are a ton of tourists and tour buses at the main entrance every day. However, you shouldn't worry about it if you're entering through the southeast entrance. Number 9. Mount Lycabettus. Of course, taking in the breathtaking views of Athens is the main motivation to climb Mount Lycabettus. The Parthenon and Acropolis are visible from it, as it's almost twice as tall as the latter. Visitors can even see the serene coastline across the Saronic Gulf, making it a wonderful spot to take in the setting sun in the city. To get to the top of this hill, you can walk, take a cab, or use the teleferic. If you take a taxi ride, you'll need to go up a few flights of stairs before you can arrive at the viewing area. There are multiple points of entry as well. It seems that the route starting above Teleferic Station is the most taken. Number 8. Hotel Grande, Bretagne. Since the 1800s, this hotel has stood tall and proud on the busy Syntagma Square. Situated on the outer edges of the elegant, verdant Kolonaki neighborhood, the hotel's rooftop dining area and terrace offer views of the Acropolis. For anyone wanting to island hop, Piraeus Port is an excellent option because it's only 20 minutes away. The hotel reached its prime during the era of the great European tours, and it still possesses a great deal of this quality today. The balcony railings are intricate, and the fluted arches are full of Renaissance details. On the ground floor, there are 2 gift shops and a concept store that carries brands like Casa Tanner and Brunello Cucinelli. Number 7. Hyro Restaurant. You know that you can also find a lot of great rooftop restaurants with great views around the Acropolis? One example of them is Hytra, an elegant eatery serving classic Greek fare in Singru Avenue. It was first opened in Athens' oldest neighborhood, Syri, but it located to the Onassis Cultural Center after 8 years of operating. Overall, the restaurant has a homey feel to it, which is typical of Athens restaurants. Nonetheless, the ongoing development and the interior design by the architectural firm Diversity give the entire area an additional touch of elegance. Plus, the restaurant's uniqueness is further enhanced by the cultural events happening around it. The rich cultural legacy of Greek cuisine has served as the foundation for the restaurant. To be honest, it's the combination of well-presented local dishes and stunning views of the Acropolis that make this restaurant well worth a visit. As the restaurant moves to the 7th floor in the summer, you can expect an even better view while dining. Number 6. The Parthenon Gallery. The structure is a work of architecture on its own, inviting visitors to spend a couple of hours there. Glass walls enclose the rectangular interior area, providing a clear view of the Parthenon. Inside, you can find pieces that date back to around 2,200 years ago. The Parthenon sculptures are the focus of the gallery, as the name implies. This is where you're going to the beautiful marble artwork, as they were taken away from the original location. It also functions as a venue for the exhibition of the vast majority of the classical artifacts. Number 5. Caryatid Ladies. 6 graceful female figures, known as the Caryatids, bolstered the framework of the Erechtheion South Porch. Although they all appear to be quite similar, closer examination reveals that they're all distinct from one another. Each one had a distinct color that was painted on the surface and gradually faded. On the Acropolis, the Erechtheion turned out to be the most revered structure. The city's patron goddess Athena was worshipped in the eastern portion of the temple. To shield the original structures from the city's pollution, the Greek government substituted the caryatids of Theon with copies. Number 4. Tudor Hall. Dining here is definitely something that visitors to Athens should not miss. The ruins are situated so close that it feels as though you could touch them. The dining room is enormous, and there are tables on the terrace facing the square. A fine dining menu at the same time provides diners with dishes that are uncommon in other Athens eateries. It's truly unforgettable to watch the Parthenon illuminated from the terrace in the evening while savoring sophisticated, well-balanced dishes like braised rabbit and scorpion fish. Additionally, you can request that the sommelier pair Greek wines with the meal so you can experience the subtle flavors of the superb wines while enjoying your food. Number 3. Hilton Athens. Rising above an essential junction in Athens, this respected luxury hotel offers some of the best panoramas of the city from its rooms. The hotel's interior is decorated in a minimalist manner, with large modern leather couches serving as a sitting area and a serene open lobby filled with ambient lighting and sleek marble surfaces. The hotel's overall style is unified by a modern palette of muted colors. The business crowd is catered to by conference rooms and a well-managed business center. For guests looking to ease and relax tense muscles, the Hiltonia Spa offers a sauna, steam room, and an extensive massage menu. A beautician is also on hand. Number 2. Acropolis Hill. Situated right on the western side of the Acropolis lies an ideal spot to get some of the most famous views of the whole area. The Parthenon might be barely visible to the observer from the highest point, but the imposing propylaea, which marks the entrance to the Acropolis hilltop, is plainly obvious from there. The Acropolis Hill is exactly at the end of the western path, so all you need to do is keep going down the path. The hill often gets busy with tourists, making it hard for you to miss. When in doubt, look for the large rock with a tourist standing atop it. Don't rush to climb it, though, because it only has one flight of stairs. Number 1. Free admission. Has anyone ever told you that you can enter the Acropolis without paying anything? Better yet, you can receive the free admission privilege without even enrolling in any special program. All you have to do is arrange to come on days such as May 18th, April 18th, and March 6th. Other days include the last weekend of September. If you're unfortunately unable to visit the Acropolis during the days mentioned previously, you have the option to purchase your ticket in advance via the official website. You'll be given a PDF ticket along with a QR code to punch in when you arrive. As an added benefit, the tickets also include an illustrated guide that you may use as you explore the ruins. Remember that all of the tickets are only good for one entry and one exit. Once you leave the site, you cannot return. You also need to be aware that you can select between regular and combined tickets. If you buy the combined one, you'll also get access to Aristotle's School, Keramikos, Hadrian's Library, and a few other popular sites in Athens. The takeaway. Since the Acropolis is an ancient site, know that certain areas may be closed as you may see building supplies during your visit, and always keep in mind that you can only look and should never touch anything there. Lastly, realize that the breathtaking views of the city make the hike well worth it, so put on your comfiest shoes and dress appropriately.